I want to take a minute here and talk about some things that I think are very relevant to the history of robotics. I just wanted to make sure that in looking back in retrospect that there's been a lot of achievement. It kind of really all started, it was back in the year 2000. Dr. Menon had a vision. He also realized that laparoscopic surgery is hard and maybe not reproducible, certainly in a complex operation like radical prostatectomy. It was just a few months later in that time, that late time frame of the year 2000, that he performed the first robotic-assisted radical prostatectomy with use of the Vinci system. It was a significant step forward. He really believed that there was a better way, and there was a better way to do the operation, and there's a better way that critical mass could embrace this procedure. And looking outward and looking forward, he started to build this program throughout the year of 2001. I got the fortunate opportunity to meet Dr. Menon at the very beginning of the year 2002, and then we got to know each other over time. I was responsible for our urology franchise, and then I traveled to the first AUA meeting that I attended in Orlando. In fact, that was the first ever showing of a 3D robotic-assisted prostatectomy video. It was pretty compelling. I remember watching that. And at that point, Dr. Menon sat down and we talked about things, some ideas, and we had the opportunity to explore, hey, could we get a group of people together and share this experience? You're doing wonderful surgery, you're building your team, and others are very interested, not only around the United States, but abroad. So it was that year, later that year, we had the first IRIS meeting in the year 2002. It was oversubscribed. We had many, many people coming, inquiring, I want to come, I want to hear about Dr. Menon, what he's doing, I want to hear about his techniques. And that was the start of an exciting time. And it led to a lot of things. It led to a building of a team that is exemplary and has gone on to do great things. Many of Dr. Menon's trained fellows, residents have graduated from his program and gone on and become leaders in their own institutions. There were a number of great groundbreaking publications that came out during this time. And many of the techniques that evolved were attributed to the work that Dr. Menon did. He was really a pioneer and a visionary. And I want to thank him on behalf of Intuitive, but I want to thank him on behalf of many of the other surgeons out there, and more importantly, the patients that were given the opportunity. And we reflect back on that. Can you believe that's over 10 years ago that this happened? Thousands of surgeries later, ongoing refinement, and the ability to share ideas, concepts, and techniques with others around the world. So I want to thank Dr. Menon. I want him to come up here too. I see him. Please give him a round of applause. Dr. Menon, I've got a special award for you over here. It is a Lifetime Achievement Award. And it weighs a lot, so I want you to know I'll be responsible for bringing it back to Detroit for you. But I just want to thank you very much for all your hard work, effort, and vision. And I'm going to turn the microphone over to you.
Thank you, Ryan, and thank you, Raj, and thank you all. This was a great introduction, but I didn't like it one bit, because it was all in the past tense, you know. He was good, he did this in the past. And it's a Lifetime Achievement Award. Am I dead? No. You talked about a host with a G. Is that what I've become? Should I change clothes and wear a cap? No. But truly, thank you very much, Ryan, for everything. I do remember our sitting down and talking about the first IRIS. Fundamentally, I got into robotics because I am incorrigibly lazy. I tried doing laparoscopy, as Ryan said, and I was awful at it. My wife is a doctor, she's a radiologist. She saw me trying to work on it in the black box, and she said, you know, Mani, I've seen you struggle with many things in your life, starting first at BBS, second at BBS and all that. But I've never seen you struggle so hard. And I would say that you are pathetic. You'd better find something else to do, otherwise you will kill yourself. So I had the good fortune to have Jim Peabody, and Ashutosh Tiwari, subsequently Alok Srivastava and Ashok Kimmel, and they were the wind beneath my wings. Without their support, without their unstinted support, it would have been impossible to have done this. And their support would have been great, and we wouldn't have gone anywhere without that. But we wouldn't have gone anywhere without the Vattikuti Foundation, without Lonnie Smith, without you, Jerry McNamara, and all that. This is a crazy idea. I went to Raj and I said, you want to do something in prostate cancer? I think we have a better way of doing surgery. He said, why do you say that? I said, I just think so. I said, I don't have a business plan. Would you be willing to support it? And he said, yes. And I said, what if it doesn't work? He said, well, I've invested a lot of money in other foolish ventures, and I'll just say that you're another foolish venture. But he had the faith and the trust that in me, Padma, you did too, so thank you all. And thank you all here. I started off saying that I regretted the past tense, but maybe Ryan is pre-signed. Maybe this is the past tense. Maybe the future is all of you. I see urology as just being at the tip of the iceberg. We just happen to be the killer app that Intuitive needed. But I see a vast future in general surgery. GYN is already the present. I see cardiac is coming along, vascular and ENT. So thank you all for being enthusiastic. Thank you, Judith. Thank you, David. A lot of Henry Fords here, well represented. Greg, we did the first pediatric case. I don't know if Jack's here. Alex, we went to our house together. And you were patient with us to watch me do this operation. And all of you from the Vattikuti Institutes, Medanta, KIMS, Manipal, the Apollo hospitals, and that's it, right? Yes. So, and thank you, KS. Take care.